Hello. I thought that I would talk a little bit about this series that I did um, last year called The Elements. And we've got air, fire, earth, and water. I also wanted to plug my website, which is the multimediaartist.square.site, where you can look at more of my work if you're interested. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what you can see in these paintings and what you can't see in these paintings. So, I these were originally all makeup looks that I did on myself. Originally, at the beginning of 2020, when COVID hit, I was really trying to, I was furloughed and I was really trying to lean into my creativity. I'm an artist. I love art. I always have. And I was trying to find myself when I had really lost myself. COVID hit. I was living in New York City. I was living my dreams and I was in between apartments. So I ended up having to move back home out of state with my parents, which was devastating for me. It was not the first time that I've had to move home with my parents, and I like the fall from grace was so intense. I was so happy there. It was truly my lifelong dream to live there, and so I really had to find myself again, especially after living in the city, the absolute disaster that continues to be COVID. When it started, it was pretty bad. So I was really struggling to find myself, to find my joy. And so I basically assigned myself the process, or the project and process of doing a series. So I can't remember in what order I did the makeup. I could probably go back in my photos and figure it out, but I know that I was just thinking to go back to basics. So these are, in terms of what you can't see in these pictures, is a lot of struggle, a lot of feeling lost, feeling depressed, feeling alone, and COVID, the backdrop of COVID. So those are some things that are intrinsically linked to this series that is really important to me. They're not wearing masks. You can't outwardly see that these are a reflection of those times, but that's really important to the series. So yeah, they started off as makeup. So I included cosmetic glitter in each of these makeups, as well as some other elements like rhinestones. You can see right here, there's red rhinestones on that eyeliner. This is all the glitter that you see is cosmetic glitter. There are rhinestones in the roots of that painting as well as some pearls, some iridescent plastic pearls in the water painting. So I also want to emphasize something that is visible in this painting is the double chin. The double chin is so important because fat phobia is so prevalent, number one. I am a fat person, number two. And number three, my own struggle with fat phobia and something that people love to make fun of, even thin people, non-fat people who will emphasize their face to make it look like a double chin and say, oh, my double chin, like it's this horrible, terrible thing. And this is the first appearance in any paintings of mine that the double chin is featured. I really felt that it was important, especially because I started gaining weight and I wanted to feel neutral about it. I wanted to feel like this is just my body. This is just what's happening now. You know, I am not moving around like I was in the city, and it was just a fact of life. I was just gaining weight, and I wanted to continue to find the beauty in myself, the beauty in fatness. And so these double chins are extremely important to these paintings. Yeah, they really look just like the makeup that I did on my face. I did them for each of them. And yeah, I just felt compelled to talk about them a little bit. You can find close-up views on my website. Again, this is wind, fire, earth, and water. And yeah, I just wanted to get back to basics, get in touch with nature. I really love nature. I wanted to because I had moved home, I was more surrounded by nature than I was in the city. And I wanted to connect with that and fall in love with it while also falling in love with myself. So if you have any interest in making art, I really suggest that you too start with the basics. Start with the things that you love. Start with your own body, your own face. Where is the beauty there? Find the beauty in that and make it. Create what you see. Your perspective is unique and important. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little about that today. I look at these paintings a lot. They're right above my desk. And yeah, if you liked looking at some of my art, let me know and I'll be glad to talk about some more, because I've accumulated a decent amount of it at this point. Hopefully at some point I would love to sell these pieces. I love the idea of someone appreciating any of my art so much that they want it in their own space. There's also a place on my website to request custom pieces of art. I'm also definitely interested in doing commissions. So yeah, if this interests you, if there is any makeup look that you would like to memorialize, that's kind of my dream, is to be able to paint makeup looks that people want to memorialize. Whether it's makeup for a special event or makeup that someone did on themselves that just was really empowering. Whether it's makeup that someone is not emboldened to do on their own face, but they would love a piece of art, kind of envisioning what that would look like. That is really marrying my passions of makeup and painting, of glitter and rainbows. So I would love to do more of that. I just think that makeup is such a wonderful tool for self-expression, and you can see that here in these paintings. I definitely have more makeup paintings that are like this, but this is the first series with such intention that I ever did. So they hold a really special place in my heart. I would love if somebody purchased all four, but I'm not married to that idea. Yeah, thank you so much for your attention and your interest, and definitely let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of. And even if nobody wants to see more of it, I might just be interested in doing it just for the hell of it. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.